Do you want to win your next negotiation in business? Then this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 simple tips on how to do so. Number 1, review. Number 2, exaggerate. And number 3, show future potential. That sounds interesting to you? Then stay tuned for the next minutes and enjoy the conversation. In this video, I'd like to talk with you about how to negotiate in business successfully. Because guess what? A negotiation is mainly a discussion between different business partners with the intention of making an agreement. And as you negotiate, you want to be sure that both parties are happy. Because when this happens, it will have a positive impact on any future cooperation. Let's find out how and start right away with point number 1. Review. But first of all, what does it mean to review? If you look it up in a dictionary, it means to assess something with the intention of changing it, if necessary. In a business negotiation, it means something similar, because you want to review the company's performance, either a company that you've worked with or a company that you haven't worked with. It means when speaking to your business partner, you want to assess the past performance. And you may say something like, over the past 5 years, we've worked together. And within this time frame, we already spent that much money with you. Of course, you can mention here the specific amount that you spent. And as you can see in the graph, that the turnover increased by 3% within those 5 years. And as you give the feedback on the past performance, you go one step further. And you share the good intention of working together. And you spice it up with some compliments. And you can say something like, throughout those years, we always appreciated your fast customer support and most importantly, the high quality of your products. That's why we look forward in doing business with you in the future. And as you can see, as you make this positive comment, this compliment, you can be sure that your business partner is more likely to listen, but most importantly, willing to support you. Attention though, it does not mean that you're nice throughout the entire negotiation. It just means that you start the negotiation with a compliment. Because according to Harvard Business Review, a seemingly small compliment can have a huge impact. Because as you acknowledge and appreciate your business partner's contribution, you can be sure that in return, your business partner is more likely to listen and of course support you. And that's what you want in a negotiation, right? You want your business partner to support you no matter what. That's why when you start a negotiation, always review the past cooperation and spice it up with some compliments and the intention of working together. Let's move on to point number 2. Exaggerate. Oh yes, you heard correctly. Exaggerate! But what does it mean? If you look it up in a dictionary, it means to make something bigger or larger or worse than it is. In a business negotiation, it's almost the same case, but slightly different. Let's say you want to decrease shipment costs by 10% within 1 year. This is your ideal outcome, but you communicate a different number to your business partner. And you can say something like, you want to decrease costs between 25 to 45% within 1 year. Do you see the difference? 10% and 25 to 45%. And when you exaggerate those numbers, it will be difficult for your business partner to identify what is your ideal outcome. But the thing is, you don't stop here. Instead, you also show your business partner, look, I've done my research and I know what I'm talking about. But how can you show that? Simply put, you show that you spoke with their competitors. And coming back to our example, you can say something like, we spoke with your competitors such as FedEx, GLS, UPS, DHL, and Canadian Post. And during the discussion, we found out that their prices are lower than our current agreement. And you show to your business partner, look, I know what I'm talking about, and I know there is room for improvement. Now let me summarize. When negotiating with your business partner, exaggerate your ideal outcome. Because first of all, it will be difficult for your business partner to find out what is your ideal outcome, and most importantly, back it up with competitors' names, because then your business partner knows that you've done your research. Now, you've already reviewed the past performance. You already exaggerated your ideal outcome. Let's move on to point number 3, show future potential. But first of all, what does it mean, potential? Potential? It is something that may lead to something in the future, some success in the future, or it may be useful in the future. And that's what you want to show in a business negotiation. So for example, if we stay with the same example, if you accept, you will see that we can create 1,000 to 4,000 more shipments in the future within the next 3 to 6 months. It might even increase your turnover by 9%. You see, it is easier for your business partner to see the future potential of working together with you because you show what can be the added value of working together. You might say, okay, this works if you have a long-term relation with the business partner and want to work over a longer time. But the same applies when you have, for example, a one-time purchase. You look at what is important for this business partner and you adapt your communication approach accordingly. So for example, you may say, if you accept, I can refer you new customers and they surely will buy your product as well. Because when you do that, you show again your business partner, I know what is important to you. You help me, I help you. Now let me summarize. In the third step, you show the future potential in working together with you. And when you do that, be as specific as possible so that your business partner can see the true value of accepting your request. Now, let me summarize all 3 points to negotiate successfully in business. Number 1, review. As you review the past performance, state the facts, the turnover that you've made or anything else that you can see in the past cooperation. And on top of that, spice it up with some compliments and also the intention of working together. In step number 3, where you exaggerate the ideal outcome. And of course, you mention a range, because then it's more difficult for your business partner to find out what is your ideal outcome. And of course, you back it up with competitors' names and competitors' results. And step number 3, you show the future potential in working together. And here you can also use graphs to show what will be the added value of working together. It's time now for you to put all of those 3 points into practice. But before that, leave a comment below and tell me, what do you like or what do you want to hear more of? I look forward to it and have fun. Bye. Do that. You think about 3 positive points. You think about show for 2 parfait.